What's up, everybody? OJ here. Welcome back. Yo, I'm hyped. Welcome back to another OJ Live. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. We've got a glorious day in the world of Nintendo, because a new Super Smash Bros. Character will be revealed tomorrow morning, sharp at 7 a.m. Shoutouts to Shamsa with the California Smashu for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate character reveal. The hype is already started. Shamsa with the smash. What's up, Shamsa? Hopefully you're feeling better today, Shamsa. Remember, guys, some ninja news to go over. Shoutouts to Shamsa. Get those goat emotes in the chat. Thank you so much for the continued support of the Elite Ninja Village. It's amazing. Like this streak that you're on. You're like on a 3-month streak of just crazy support. So that's why you're the Hokage-S, Shamsa. That's why we respect you. And I appreciate your support. Honestly, I do. 1,000%. 1,000% appreciate your support. So thank you so much, Shamsa, for the support. Honestly, it means so much. It means the freaking world to me. So thank you. I do want to say, guys, Elite Ninja News. We had a new video up. It did really good. I just want the videos to do good. So thank you guys so much for watching the latest video on my predictions. We definitely need to get some new subscribers in there too. But yeah, we have 3,000 plus views in about an hour 50, which I wish we can do more than that. But to be honest, I'll take it. It's my #1 video for the past 10 videos. So thank you guys so much for clicking on the video and watching that. We'll do my best to try to provide interesting videos for you guys, you know, and all sorts of stuff. All right. So let's go and let's get into some more ninja news. I had a video on Genshin Impact that got kind of buried by the Smash Brothers stuff. But if you want to know my thoughts on Genshin Impact, it is up on the channel. I played the game on PS4. And yeah, it's good, but I have some other stuff to say about it. So check out my review or my early impressions of Genshin Impact on the Nintendo Switch. Genshin Impact on the Nintendo Switch. Or sorry, no, on the PS4. It's coming to Switch later. So there you go. VC, it's not Cinderace. And it's not another Gen 8 Pokemon, no. But I'll be more than happy to bet you, which you probably won't. I'll be more than happy to bet you, which you won't, because you're not serious. All right, so if you're gonna tag me with something stupid, I'm just gonna respond to it in that type of way. It's not Cinderace. It's not a Pokemon. Not doubting that a Pokemon could come, but it's not. This one's not a Pokemon. Sounds like I got inside info, maybe, but it's more just logic, more so than anything. And if they did add a Pokemon, it wouldn't be Cinderace, because they already added a fire Pokemon with Incineroar. So they wouldn't add another fire Pokemon with Cinderace. So that doesn't even make sense. If they're gonna add something, it'd be some other different type of Pokemon. In terms of like element, it wouldn't be another fire Pokemon. But all right, let's go and let's get into shoutouts. So if you're here in the chat, want me to say hi, I'll be more than happy to say hi back to all my lovely people. For anybody that's saying it's a Gen 8 Pokemon, if I were you, don't put any money on it. Don't put any money on it being a Gen 8 Pokemon. That's all I'm going to say. Don't put any money on it. I mean, it still could be. There's still a possibility. There's a possibility of almost anything when it comes to Nintendo's IPs. But don't put any money on it being a Gen 8 Pokemon. Ranavir says, VC's always serious when it comes to saying stupid stuff. Well, I mean, that's true. Mario Galaxy has no options on the Switch version. What are those options? The best way to play is on the Wii version that has the least amount of options. That was my favorite VC thing. Switch version has no options. The best way to play is the game that has less options. That's the best way to play the game. Oh, dude, games need to have more options. But hey, everybody, go play the game with the least amount of options. Go play the version. The definitive version is the version with the least amount of options. Oh, by the way, games should have lots of options. What? my gosh. Where's the options for touchscreen control in Mario Galaxy on the Wii, VC? Where's the options for handheld play on the Wii? VC? Where's the options for button control where you can use the Y to spin on the Wii, VC? Where's the options for high definition on the Wii, VC? Where's the options for Pro Controller play on the Wii, VC? The definitive version is the one with all the less options, guys. FOH. Check my... all right, let's go and get into more of the shout outs here, guys. I don't... this is ridiculous. I don't got to sit here and argue with this. Dank Meme, what's good, Dank Meme? Roggy Froggy, what's good? Meme Lord, what is good? J-Cat, what's up? Welcome, J-Cat. Troy Perry, what's good? Welcome, Wild Stallion, what is good? Anybody saying that the Wii version is the definitive version of way to play Mario Galaxy is absolutely tripping. Like, that is the most ridiculous, that's the most asinine thing that I'm gonna go Baron on you. That's the most asinine thing that I've ever heard. Because you don't like an option that they provided, you can still play it the same way, yet the 480p version is the best. Digging out a Wii and a sensor bar when you can just play with the Pro Controller? Come on, bro. I'm good on that. Nah, that's ridiculous. Let's see here. At least I don't have Marvel's Avengers better than 3D All-Stars. That's true. That's true. Stripes 360. Grabbing, yeah, guys remember the sensor bar? Bro, if your sensor bar wasn't set up right, that's probably one of the most annoying things about the Wii was the sensor bar. Like having to set up the sensor bar just right, having it, you gotta put it on top of a little sticky thing on the TV or put it below, making sure your hands are high enough to where it catches. Like all that was just, I just wasn't a fan. Just wasn't a fan of that. No Pro Controller support. Nintendo also just refused to support Pro Controller with a lot of their first-party games. Like, some games did, but a lot of their main games did just no Pro Controller support at all. Like, Mario Galaxy, Donkey Kong Country, Returns, just so many games, no Pro Controller support at all. So, yeah. Yeah, Skyward Sword was interesting. What's good, Dawson? Welcome to the stream. Hot takes are fine, though. Hot takes are fine, but I mean, when hot takes are just not factual, it's just that's when you got it. When hot takes from a content creator are not factual, then you just gotta you gotta say something. Party man. What's good? Some games had Pro Controller support. So, for example, like what would it be? Like Super Smash Brothers, for example, right? But another game like Twilight Princess didn't have, even though the GameCube version had Pro Controller support, or the GameCube version you could play with the GameCube controller. On the Wii version of the game, they didn't program the game to be able to use the Pro Controller, or to be able to use the classic controller. Sorry. The classic, there was no programming for the classic controller on Twilight Princess for the Wii, which was ridiculous, in my opinion, you know? Because the GameCube version was the base version of the game. There definitely should have been classic controller / Pro Controller support for that game, you know? So, like, there was a lot of mainline games that just didn't have it. A lot. I mean, some did, but a lot of them didn't, especially when it made sense. Like Donkey Kong Country, that was ridiculous to not have classic controller and Pro Controller support for Donkey Kong Country. That's why would that not be a thing, you know? I don't get that. TP Dreg, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Deontay, what's up, man? Welcome. What's good? Welcome. Barry Wade, what's good? Saturn Frost, what's up? Welcome. Gino the Blue Puppet obviously thinks it's gonna be Gino in the game. Falcon Mamba, what's good? Welcome. Remember, guys, I will be streaming the event right here. so you guys can watch it with me. I'll be going live early too, so just have notifications on. We're gonna have you guys' predictions again, so we're gonna go over it again and just get hyped for the show. So this is the type of hype that's good in my opinion, because we know when it's coming. You know, we have like an actual confirmation, a date, you know, a time. So this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Anthony Rudd, what's good? Star Wolf, what's good? Nintendo loves showing off motion control. In the Wii era, they did. In the Wii era, they did. Dark Synchron, what's up, man? Welcome. Yeah. Well, like I said before, I don't know, man. I'm looking at it, you know, like when I'm looking at like 3D All-Stars, and just kind of get on that what VC said. Like, I'm looking at 3D All-Stars, and this is exactly what people said that they wanted. You included, VC. That was crying for Virtual Console and classic games to come back. This is exactly what you guys said that you wanted. Nintendo never said that they're going to remake all of these games and put it in there for $40. You guys all were banging your fist on the table for classic games to come to Switch. They bring the classic games to Switch. Now you said, oh, you didn't remake them. You said, VC, you were crying and complaining in my chat for classic games. You said nothing about remaking them and putting them all together, and they need to be like this and that. So that's all I'm trying to say. For those who are still complaining about it, y'all were the same ones that were crying and complaining for classic games on Switch. Y'all were the same ones. Y'all were the same ones. I just want to say that because there's so many flip-flopping frauds out there. There's so many when it comes to this. Not that you guys are bad people, that you guys are frauds. But when it comes to Smash Brothers, heck, we can intertwine it with Smash. There's so many flip-flopping frauds out there that will sat there and bang their table or bang their fist on the table, came into my streams and complained and whined and cried that they wanted Mario 64, they wanted Virtual Console, and it's stupid that it wasn't happening. You get classic games, and now you're complaining that it's lazy and it's not remade and it's not all this. But you were just complaining for classic games. You got 3 of them for $60 that are really good and upgraded over what a Virtual Console release is, and now you're still complaining. That's the main problem that I have. You shift the goalpost. People shift the goalpost. If you're upset with the collection, that's fine. You could be upset with it. But don't be upset when people call you out for flip-flopping or call you out for saying, but wait a minute, you said you wanted classic Mario games on the Switch. You said nothing about them being remade, and I have to have remakes, and it all has to be in one package for $60. Nobody said anything about that, and nobody was dumb enough to think that Nintendo is going to remake Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, and Mario Galaxy all remade in one package for $60. That is nuts. That is nuts. One freaking remake on PS Demon Souls is freaking $70. There's no way in hell anybody thought back then, or even now at this point, you're silly if you think that Nintendo would remake those massive games, put them in one collection for $60. Y'all insane. Y'all insane. A lot of you guys, not just speaking of VC, a lot of these people online, y'all nuts. Y'all absolutely bonkers, okay? And it ties into what I'm talking about with Smash Brothers and some of you guys' expectations. Some of y'all out here wildin'. Some of y'all out here wildin'. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Some people aren't happy with certain things. Some people aren't going to be happy with the Smash Brothers presentation tomorrow. But the flip-flopping and the give me classic games, oh, they're not remade? It's lazy? Yet you've never developed a single game in your life? Ridiculous. Juice Man Vaughn with that Joe! Let's go with the 20. Juice Man Vaughn with 20 says, these dudes really mad at themselves, not Nintendo, LOL. I'm telling you, bro. Juice, thank you for the $20. I'm telling you, man. The narrative changes. The narrative changes as we go along. Like I said, 2, 3, you can dig up every article, dig up everything that I've said on Virtual Console and how it's not coming back. And you'll see everybody saying, but I want this and that and that and that. And now we're at this point. Now, oh, all of a sudden it needs to be remade. Oh, by the way, charge $60, Nintendo, for fully remade Mario, massive Mario games. Like, nobody's gonna, no, Nintendo ain't doing that. They're not doing that. Crash Bandicoot, freaking linear platformer 2D and going forward and barely move on a screen. Get out of here with that nonsense. Go pay your employees, Bobby Kotick. Stop worrying about charging 40 bucks for a Crash Bandicoot. Go pay your employees instead, homie. Let's see here. Wild Stallion, good to see you here. Welcome. Let's see it. Oh, okay, VC. All right, VC. All right, you never did. All right. All right, I'm gonna just stop right now. I'm gonna just stop. I ain't gonna bust out the receipts. That's fine. I will leave the receipts off the table. I'll leave the receipts off the table. What's up, Mandy? Welcome to the stream. Diego says, do you think Master Chief is likely? Do I think Master Chief is likely? No, not at this point. Maybe for like the last person, yes, maybe it's possible. But it's nothing's off the table. Crown Lotus, what is good? Welcome, Crown Lotus. Alonzo Vines. It wouldn't be planned. No, people are allowed to complain about things. And that's fine. I have no problem doing that. I think the biggest issue is when somebody says something else to somebody's complaint and then they get salty about it. It's like, it's just discussion. It's not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal. The new narrative I like is that Mario 64 was never good. Yeah, that narrative's funny. That narrative is interesting. It's a very interesting narrative to take. Mario 64 was never good. So yeah, that's another angle that some people are taking. Yeah, there you go. I like it. We're talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, what your predictions are. So let's hear them, guys. Let's hear your logical predictions. I think I heard Shamsa say Alex Kidd. Alex Kidd is in there. So we'll have to wait and see. Okay, yo, HMK literally picked the same characters I picked in my video today. Sora, Travis, and Dante. I think everyone's thinking that it might be Sora, Travis, or Dante. By the way, all three of those are sword users. Quote unquote sword users. You know? No anime characters. No, there's not going to be any anime characters. So yeah, all those are sword characters. So we'll see what people have to say about those characters getting in compared to other sword fighters getting in. Zero would be pretty cool. If they were going to put Zero in, he would have got in at the beginning. I don't think Zero, or he would have been an Echo. But I don't think Zero's going to get in, unfortunately. Zero's dope. He's my favorite Mega Man character, Zero. Alex Kidd or Master Higgins. Okay. From the teaser on some site, I saw it looked like it was Pac-Man. Looked like what was Pac-Man? Pac-Man's already in the game. Monster Hunter, if it's not a character pack from one of the later ones. Okay, Monster Hunter. Yeah, I definitely think Monster Hunter is definitely a possibility. Yo, Juice Man Vaughn or Shamsa, if you guys want some music, let me know. Also, shout outs to Ricardo Cervini. Thank you for the subscription. Is that Italian? Either way, shout outs. If it is, shout outs to the overseas international essence. Appreciate you, man. It's already confirmed. Shinobi Oprah Winfrey is the new character. I almost feel like timing you out for that, but I'm not going to time you out. But I feel like timing you out, but I'm not going to. Rex and Pyra, you didn't watch my video, game fan. Are you saying Rex and Pyra, you think? I need to know you guys' definitive answers. A lot of you guys are too wishy-washy. I want to hear it like Shamsa said it. Alex Kidd and Master Higgins. Say it with confidence. All right? Say it with confidence. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Kardashian? Welcome. Waluigi. No, he's already an assist trophy. He's probably not getting in. Urbosa for Smash. Dante and Impa. It's going to be one character. So you think it's going to be either or. Dante or Impa. Impa should have already been in instead of Incineroar. It should have been Impa for like one of the new characters added in. It definitely should have been Impa. Impa should have been that next Legend of Zelda character that was added in. Impa with the freaking what are those weapons, like the staffs, like with the swords at the end of them? Not like a spear, but it's like, she uses it in Hyrule Warriors. It has like a nice, like, sharp, curved blade on the top of it. I forgot exactly what those are called. Pole arms? I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, Impa should have already been in. So I have no confidence that Impa will get in at this point. Because she should, I mean, I think they probably already thought about it. And, yes! Naginata. Yes, one of those. There you go. No, not a spear. Not a spear. It's Naginata. Yes. Naginata. It's not a spear, because the spear has kind of like a triangular, sharp kind of blade at the end of it. The Naginatas, they have like a curved blade. Kind of like one of those like Aladdin swords at the end of it. You know, it's a little bit different. A little bit longer than what a spear would be in terms of the blade at the end. So yeah. And no, not a scythe either. We need Dry Bowser. That would have already been an Echo, right? Oh, I didn't mean to hide that comment. Sorry, PK Master. My bad. Dry Bowser would have already been an Echo fighter, right? Capcom stands will be mad for Monster Hunter over Ari. There should be an Ari character. I think a Ari character is very possible. I think a Leon S. Kennedy. I think a Jill I mean, I like Jill Valentine, like another female character, to be honest. But I think a Jill Valentine is very, very... It could happen. It could happen, dude. Wolf Link. Wolf Link's already an assist trophy with Midna, right? Cinder Ace? No, not Cinder Ace. It's not going to be Cinder Ace, because they already added a fire Pokemon. I don't doubt that there could be a Pokemon added in, but it's not going to be Cinder Ace tomorrow. They're not going to add another fire Pokemon. If they add a Pokemon, it's going to be like water or grass or psychic or something. It's going to be something else. I mean, it's probably going to be like a psychic Pokemon or something like that. They wouldn't add another fire Pokemon when they already added one fire Pokemon, you know, to the mix already. If it's Crash, I'll scream. Scream like a little girl. Dante. A lot of people are picking Dante. A lot of people are picking Dante for Smash potentially. A lot of people. I'm calling it now. Crash tomorrow. Who wants to bet? Crash tomorrow? How much we betting on that, bro? How much you willing to bet on Crash? Let's see here. Duke Triwalker says a Duck Hunt type character as Wolf from Okami, but I think that's an assist trophy. A Duck Hunt type character as the Wolf from Okami. The Wolf. Okay, so okay, the Okami character. Okay, yeah, that'd be kind of cool, I guess. Urshifu or Elma. Okay. $20. Anybody want to bet? Star Wolf, $20. $20 on the line, guys. $20 hollers. No Xenoblade, Torna, FC, or X Music in Smash is a crime. Maybe there needs to be a character from one of those games. But yeah, definitely some more music from Xenoblade would be great. Caden, the Addams Family fan, 2008 Persona 5 sucks. What is wrong with you, bruh? Like, what? Why is your name so long? Party Man with the $5. Thank you for the 5, Mr. Party Man. And he says, I'm going all in on Rex and Pyra. It's time. It is time, and I will talk it into existence. Can you play counterattack from Xeno? He's gonna speak it into existence. A counterattack. A counterattack is going. He's gonna speak it into existence. Just keep saying it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen. Absolutely, I'm for it. A champion from Breath of the Wild. Okay. Betting food stamps, bruh. Thank you for the $5, Mr. Party Man. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Toast and Turtle. Vizion, what's good? Hollow Knight. Okay, we got a Hollow Knight, an indie character sighting. Just to be different, I'm gonna say fighting game character. Maybe Killer Instinct or Virtual Fighter. Yo, that'd be corny for a Virtual Fighter character. A Killer Instinct character would be cool. Virtual Fighter is so dead, man. But I mean, I don't know. But Killer Instinct would definitely be cool, like Cinder, or like B Orchid, or like Fulgore, or Jago. I think, or Glacius. Those would all be. I'd be fine with any one of those. Yeah. Although we already got like Ryu, Ken. I mean, we got Terry. You know, we already got like a fighting game, you know, character. We got multiple ones, you know. So I don't know. I think I'd kind of, you know, it'd be cool if it was something else, but no, I'd be fine with that. Ring Fit Hero. I think there's a chance that it's Ring Fit. There might be a chance that it's the Ring Fit. I think it'd be funny as hell too. What about one of the characters from Octopath Traveler or Duke Nukem? Negative on Duke Nukem. Octopath Traveler is always a possibility, but it would be interesting on how they would make that character from like the sprite based to like, it would have to look like, you know, Sakurai completely taking like one of the drawings of it and rendering it, you know, with it. But maybe even a Bravely has anybody thought of maybe a Bravely Default character? Does anybody think here it's a Bravely Default character? Maybe it's Tiz or Agnes or one of the new characters. Probably not one of the new characters, but maybe it's a Bravely Default character. Maybe it's Tiz. Maybe it's Agnes. Maybe it's Adia. Maybe it's one of them. Who knows? Who knows? That might be Rex and Pyrus since Chugga Conroy is playing Xenoblade 2. Chugga Conroy's ass has no factor on who the next Smash character is. What's wrong with you, Game Fan? Did you just say because Chugga Conroy? No disrespect to Chugga Conroy, but do you really think Chugga Conroy and what he likes is factoring into a Smash Brothers character? That's gotta be a joke, right? Tell me that's a joke. He had a factor on Shulk. He had no factor on Shulk. He had zero. Chugga Conroy had zero. What is he, your lord? What is he, do you pray to him at night? You can't be serious. You can't be serious spreading that misinformation in this chat, bruh. You can't be serious. Chugga Conroy had no factor on Shulk getting into Smash Brothers. He had zero. There is no proof. There is no evidence. There is nothing that says Chugga Conroy is the reason why Shulk is in Smash Brothers. You continue spouting this nonsense in my chat, you getting timed out. What is he, your lord? You like him or something? You can't be serious. You see, this man said Chugga Conroy is the reason why Shulk is in Smash. Don't be so dumb, bro. Are you that gullible? A YouTuber. Chugga Conroy. We don't even know if Sakurai knows who Chugga Conroy is. This man said Chugga Conroy is the reason why Shulk got into Smash. Get out of here. The reason why Shulk got into Smash because people bought Xenoblade. Because Xenoblade, the popularity of the game, not just Chugga Conroy. I mean, the fact that people bought the game. That's the reason why he got in there. Is because Xenoblade got popular and lots of people, not just Chugga. You sitting here blaming it on one entity. This one man made Shulk get in there. See, I hate this type of worshipping some of y'all do to certain YouTubers. You really think he had that much power? This is the reason why YouTubers get so full of themselves. I like Chugga Conroy. I'm subscribed to him. I watch his Let's Plays. But you can't be serious with that nonsense. The Icarus with the $5 says, if we do get another Xenoblade rep, I would prefer Elma from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That way you represent both sides of Xenoblade fanbase. Both sides of the Xenoblade fanbase? I don't know if that's matters in the grand scheme of things, but okay. Thank you for the $5, though. But I mean, I see your view. I see your view. That man just said Sakurai watches Let's Plays. Imagine Sakurai sitting there wasting his time watching an American Let's Player that he can't understand what that person's saying. Imagine that. Says Sakurai watches Chugga Conroy. Sakurai does not have time to be sitting here watching a freaking dry Let's Play with no face cam in a language he doesn't understand. Fully. He knows a little bit of English, but he can't speak it fluently. I think he can read a little bit. Sakurai can hold a little bit of a conversation. But, I mean, I've rarely ever seen Sakurai speak English at all. You know? So to sit here and talk about he's watching Let's Plays of Chugga Conroy in 2000, what was that? So Smash 4 came out in what? Smash 4 came out in 2004. So this man was watching Chugga Conroy Let's Plays in 2011, 2012, and 2013, and decided that they're gonna in 2011, Sakurai is sitting down in his house watching Chugga Conroy Let's Plays in 2011 and said, all right, by 2012, the docket of who they wanted in was into Nintendo, and said, okay, this Let's Player, Chugga Conroy, I can't understand him. I have no idea who he is and all this, but he's the reason why. That's the reason why. Like, come on, man. Let's see here. Time to do cardio while I have this in the background. Shout out to Mr. P.O. Get that cardio in. Let's see. I didn't get an alert from YouTube about your Smash prediction video. So annoying. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, it happens. Chugga couldn't get anyone into... I mean, you called a character Sakurai, put them in, calling it now. Okay. Yeah, 2014. Isn't that what I said? Smash 4, 2014. Oh, did I say 2004? Oh, my bad. I meant 2014. Sorry, 2014. Not 2004. 2014. 2014. I mean, Sakurai did tweet Etika's Mewtwo tweet when it happened in English interview back in 2008, but Sakurai definitely didn't get Shulkin. Yeah, but that's a tweet. 2008? A tweet doesn't mean that that's the reason why a character gets in. There's no proof or nothing to show that. You can't just make up stuff. 2000. I think you're talking about like 2014 or something like that, or 20, or before Smash Ultimate. Which one are you talking about? 2000. I don't know about 2008. I don't recall Etika doing anything in Twitter in 2008, or if he was even on Twitter. I think you meant like 20. I think it was like what, 2014 or something like that. I think that's what you meant. It wasn't 2008 though. It was 2014 for like the Mewtwo thing, or whatever, or like the what's it called? I think it was like Ridley too. Like Sakurai liked his tweet or watched it or mentioned it or something like that. So I think that was it. So the new character is going to be Tetris. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. You guys are allowed to have opinions, and that's fine. You know, I'm okay with opinions. But what I'm not okay with is this baseless speculation off of YouTubers that you worship. That's what I'm not okay with. Okay? I'm not okay with that. There's literally no evidence. Doom Guy? I don't know about Doom Guy. He might be a little bit too violent. Then again, you never know. Bayonetta was in. I mean, your recent video you mentioned Crash would be the first Western character gets in. Banjo's not a Western character. You didn't realize, you didn't fully comprehend the video. I said the first Western character that's fully Western and that's not influenced by Nintendo. So Banjo, when Banjo was created, who was that? Who owned Nintendo, or who owned them at the time? Who owned Rare? It was Nintendo. Nintendo worked with Rare on the characters and stuff like that. So I don't factor in Banjo as a completely Western character, considering that Nintendo had oversight on him and everything like that. Crash would be a fully real Western character, as in concept, everything free from Japanese influence. You know, from full full Japanese influence on that. So that's why I feel that it's not a full real Western character. Like it is, but it isn't. Because you know how controlling Nintendo can be on characters, right? Especially back then. That was in the Yamauchi era. So like nothing flew by without Miyamoto and Yamauchi giving like the stamp of approval, you know? And, like if they didn't want the character Banjo to be in the game, then Banjo wasn't getting in, you know? The truth is, it doesn't matter what we want. It is what Nintendo wants. Well, the funny thing is that sometimes it matters because people were asking for Banjo, right? And Nintendo actually listened and said, okay, we're going to put Banjo in the game. Japanese players were asking for a hero. They were asking for a Dragon Quest rep for a very long time. And Nintendo gave them a Dragon Quest rep, right? In terms of like fan favorite character, I mean, like people were asking for Shulk, but I think Shulk would have gotten either way. But I do feel like Dragon Quest and Banjo, those were two that were absolutely fan Nintendo looked at fan feedback and what people were really wanting, and they said, okay, let's add these 2 characters in there, because there were a lot of fans requesting that. Nintendo's like, I guess, you know, I don't think without the fan push, we wouldn't have seen a Dragon Quest or a Banjo in the game. You know? I'm in the US, watch YouTube all the time, and never heard of Chugga Conroy. You spelled Chugga Conroy? Chugga Conroy. He's a very popular YouTuber. He's like a Nintendo/Xenoblade YouTuber. He's actually really good. He does Let's Plays. He just does pretty, you know, just dry Let's Plays. Just straight up 30 minutes. Here's the game. Old school YouTuber, been around for a long time. I think like a decade or so. He's good. He's a good YouTuber. I think he's a good guy. I think he's a good person. But I just don't think that Sakurai was sitting there watching him in 2011, 2012 and saying, hey, this is the reason why we're going to get Shulk in. It's because of this guy. I think that's ridiculous to even assert that notion in there. You know? That's all. A Pokemon rep? Who would I like it to be? Dude, I don't know. I don't know. Who would you guys like it to be? Dragonite. There you go. Put Dragonite in the game. They put Ridley in. Many asked for him. Yeah, that's true. People did ask for Ridley, so he got in. But Ridley looks ridiculous. You know? Ridley looks absolutely ridiculous, and I would have loved somebody else instead of Ridley. You know? But hey, if you guys like your little mini mini Ridley running around on stage, have fun. Ridley looks freaking idiotic in Smash Bros. It's this huge dragon, huge monster that Samus is fighting, where Samus is a freaking fraction of the size of Ridley. A freaking fraction of the size of Ridley. Ridley and Samus stand right next to each other on Smash, and they're like the same height. It's ridiculous. Like you guys remember Metroid Prime when you're fighting Ridley? You're literally like trying to not get eaten, and you're shooting him in the mouth, and he's about to swallow you whole. Swallow you whole. And now he's in Smash Brothers, and he's this bite-sized Ridley. In Smash 4, he's a freaking boss that covers a quarter of the screen. And now he's just this little guy. Just doing all these ridiculous, stupid moves on. That's one character I wish they didn't cave into. Put somebody else in. How are you gonna have this monster on screen running around this little? Hey, I'm Ridley. Like, this is ridiculous. How does anybody who's a Ridley fan think that's fun or cool? Like, that's not Ridley. This little bite-sized monster running around on screen. That's not. I mean, I grew up with Metroid. I know it. Ridley's always been a huge monster that you fight, and now he's just this tiny little thing on screen running around. Dude's legit smaller than Bowser, man. Like, oh man, but hey, I guess if y'all like him, go ahead. He said, yeah, y'all want. It wasn't me. It wasn't me out here. I mean, it wasn't me out here saying, give me Ridley. I was like, no, just keep Ridley a boss. He's freaking huge. It wasn't me, dude. I can tell you that right now. It was not me. I was like saying, hey, if you're gonna add another Metroid character, add like a Chozo, or add like one of the dudes from Metroid Prime Hunters or Metroid Prime 3. You know, like add one of those guys. You know, like the Ice Dude or something like that. That fake Iceman that you fight. Or add like that chick that can transform or whatever her name is. Add one of those characters. That's what I was saying. I was like, add one of those characters. What are you gonna sit there and add a monster for? He's too big. Kraid's even bigger than Ridley, dude. Game fan, what's wrong with you? But there's various versions of Bowser that aren't that big, though. There's various versions of Bowser that are more normal sized. Mocats. Why are you guys saying, you know good and well that Bowser has various sizes. Ridley does not have various sizes. For the most part, Ridley's always been a huge monster. Bowser's had various sizes to where he's more scaled to where Mario is, whether it's the TV show or one of the Mario Bros games or Super Mario, what was it, Super Mario RPG. There's never been a time where Ridley's been so tiny. The original Metroid, that's different because they were limited by the hardware. Once they got to the Super Nintendo and up, Ridley was scaled appropriately. Bowser's always been various sizes in new school and old school. NES Ridley was only because of the limited hardware, guys. Y'all keep on bringing that up. That's stupid. Because you guys know good and well from Super Metroid and on, Ridley was massive. I don't need to check the OG, bruh. I was playing before you were probably even born, bruh. I don't need to check. You guys keep on telling me the size of it. It was because of the sprites and what they can do on the NES. Had nothing to do with the freaking, of what they envisioned it. What they envisioned Ridley to be was this huge, gigantic monster. They couldn't do it on the NES. Once they got to the Super Nintendo, they had the power to do it, to make him a lot bigger, a lot more ferocious, and actually make Ridley what Ridley's supposed to be, which is a gigantic monster. And ever since Super Nintendo, Ridley's been just that. Nobody needs to sit here and tell me how he was on the NES. I was playing that before all of you guys were even born. Let's see, he also weighs less than Samus too. Wait a minute. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he has more weight and like Ridley's lighter, huh? Ridley's lighter. They should put Bart Simpson in the game. Yo, you guys ever played the Simpsons arcade game? You guys ever played the Simpsons arcade game with like you can use like Bart and Homer and Marge and I think Lisa too, right? Like Bart had like the skateboard. Did Lisa have a saxophone in that game? Marge had like a vacuum cleaner. That game was dope, dude. That game was so good. Yeah, Kraid is bigger than Ridley. That even looked more ridiculous. Yo, I've been saying Homer Simpson. So we know nothing because you're older? No. That's you putting words in my mouth. What I'm saying is that people are telling me, check the NES version, OJ. Check the NES version. Ridley was smaller. You guys don't think I've already played the NES version of, I literally showed you guys the cartridge the other day. I've beat every single Metroid game ever made. Y'all already know I'm a big Metroid fan. So I don't know why people are telling me, hey, OJ, check NES Metro. I was playing it back in the day when I was younger. I was playing it. I'm not saying that because you guys don't know anything. You guys are very knowledgeable. I love you guys. I know you guys have plenty of knowledge. But to sit there and tell me that, say, hey, OJ, repeatedly in the chat, OJ, check Ridley NES. Check, look at it. Look, you guys don't think I already know? I whooped Ridley's ass multiple times when I was younger back in the day. I know what he looked like on there. So you guys tell me check it, as if I don't know what he looks like. Has nothing to do with you guys not knowing what you're talking about. You guys already know good and well I've played the original NES Metroid multiple times. I've talked about how much I love that game, how I played it back in the day. Me and my brother, you know, when we found out that Samus was a girl, and like Justin Bailey, the little cheat code that you put in to get like the no suit Samus, you know, and stuff like that. I mean, like, so I don't know why people are telling me check it, OJ, as if I haven't played it. I'm old. I played those games back in the day. I know. That's nothing to do with you guys not being knowledgeable or me being older so you guys aren't knowledgeable. That's just you getting salty and trying to put words in my mouth. Nobody said that. Yo, OJ, you gotta check out this game on the NES called Super Mario Bros. I think you'll like it. Exactly. Great game. Great game. What's up? Don't like Baby Ridley? No, not a fan. Indie games need more attention from big companies, do they? Is Minecraft Steve realistic? That's my wild card pick. I think Minecraft Steve can get in. I mean, I know people don't like to sit there and hear that, but I honestly think he can get in. I honestly think that he could. Really. It's definitely a possibility. I don't know if he'll be this character announced, but it is what it is. What's up, Master Dragon? Also, Mally, what's up, guys? Doomtech, what's up, man? Brilliant Zero Mission is huge still, so they obviously fixed it from the original game. Thank you. That is actually a good point that I had in the back of my mind. Thank you so much. What's your name? Doomtech? Doomtech99. Thank you. In Metroid, on Metroid Zero Mission, they fixed Ridley. Like I said, the only reason why Ridley's so small is because of the NES and what it could do. When they remade the game, he was much bigger because that was the original vision of Ridley. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing that up. I had that in the back of my mind, like, wait a minute, I need to bring that up, but then I moved on to something else. But yes, because they couldn't do it because the NES was just not powerful enough to have sprites that big on screen to where you can do it with with how big the game Metroid was. So when they remade the game, he was much bigger. Thank you. So Ridley's never been changing in sizes. He's always been scaled appropriately for the hardware that he can run on. NES, it was the way that it was because it was the NES. Zero Mission, they changed it. And that's a remake of the original game with added content. And then from there, Super Nintendo, you fight Ridley at the beginning. He's huge. He's like almost the whole screen, you know? So absolutely. Sephiroth in the game, I think Sephiroth would be cool. I think they would have already added him though if he was going to be in, but it's always a possibility. Let's see here. I can see him being a Mii skin. Shamsa and Juice Man Vaughn. Did you guys get music? Did you guys want music requests? I didn't see any tags or any DMs for music. So let's see, I feel like Steve will be a skin for Mii Fighter. I think, yeah, like a Minecraft, yeah, like face. Yeah, like, yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Yeah, that's definitely like a Mii sword fighter. Like you have like a sword and like you're Minecrafting it up. Yeah, that's a possibility. I think the new character is Baby Guardian. Yo, Baby Guardian would just get kicked. Yeah, I don't think that indie games need more attention from bigger companies, but they do need more attention from YouTubers that ignore indies despite saying they like X genre X. Yeah, I think that's also, yeah, as well. Play any from the old ones? Okay, I got you, Shamsa. Let me get some of those tracks coming up right away, all right? All right, let's get some Sonic music going here. Maybe it's a Sonic character, Shamsa. I know you like Sonic. What do you think about Shantae's chances? I don't think that they're great, but I don't think that it's impossible. But I think that these DLC fighters are going to be like big splash characters, you know, from different franchises. Like if Min Min says anything about the tone of this Fighters Pass, it's definitely going to be unique characters from different franchises that maybe you would not expect, or maybe aren't the most popular games out there, you know? Shadow. Yeah, I think if Shadow was to get in, Shamsa, I thought he would have been an Echo for Sonic. You know, I personally predicted Shadow for Smash Bros, for Wii U, and for Smash Ultimate. And I got bodied for the past 8 years or whatever since I've been predicting. So, I mean, I've always wanted Shadow to be an Echo, you know? Let's see. No Minecraft Steve should only get in as a Mii costume if that Minecraft is popular. But there are a lot of other characters that are more requested. Japanese fans want Tails rep, for example. Yeah, a Tails rep would be good. It would be another sword fighter that kind of looks like a Fire Emblem character, though. So, like if they put in like Lloyd Irving, it's like, okay, it's Bandai Namco's version of a Fire Emblem looking character, you know, like. So I mean, I don't know how well that would go over, but hey. Honest question, is it time for Akira Twins? Akira Twins should get in, but I don't know if they will. They should though. Sonic looks weird. Oh, in the little picture. Oh, that's because it's a fun way of Sonic. It's a fun Sonic down there. I think you know who it is. Who Who thinks I actually know who it is? Like, let's just be real. Does anybody think I actually know for real who it is? I don't think you guys think that. I don't think you guys think that I know who it is for real. Do you guys think that? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yo, shout outs to the Twitch boys for watching. Got 23 people plus. Wonder Red is my most wanted character, but he won't get in since people sleep on Wonderful 101. Yeah, Wonder Red was one of the... I think he was one of the characters that was on the finalists for the Bayonetta ballot, right? So when Bayonetta got in, Wonder Red was one of the finalists that they were looking at, but Bayonetta won. So I don't know if they'd bring Wonder Red back, to be honest, but you never know. You would be the guy, I feel like, if there were leaks. I would never leak it. If I knew the character, I would never leak it, because Nintendo would track me down. The Nintendo ninjas would be at my door. People say they don't want sword characters, but keep asking for them. No, here's the thing, Dawson. They don't want sword characters that they don't want. Because if it's Sora, he has a Keyblade, which isn't like a sword, but it's a sword. It's a blade. It's a sword. It's just a different variation of a sword. There's like, you know, like a long sword. You've got like a, you know, short swords. You got all different variations of swords. It's just a variation of a sword. So people would be like, oh yeah, that sword character is fine, you know? So they want a sword character that they want, you know? I think you've made an educated guess. Well, I'll say this. The character that it's announced tomorrow, I don't know if I know it, but I might have already said it, but I'm not sure if I've said it or not. So we're just gonna have to wait and see who that character is, you know? I'm going back to sleep like the button has been slammed. Peace out. All right, take it easy, Troy Perry. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Really hoping for Rex, Pyra, and Mithra. Okay. You might know, but I'll pretend that you don't. Okay. On that front, Ryo from Shenmue should definitely be added. The games might have not sold a billion, but it's easily one of the most important IPs in video game history. Okay, so Shenmue. You don't know, but you do seem confident that certain characters won't get in, probably because of patterns of the past DLC. Okay. Interesting. Good take, maybe. Travis Touchdown. Travis Touchdown was one of my picks in my video this morning. Shout outs, we're actually getting some positive movement on my channel for once in terms of subscribers. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Also, Troy Wood, yo, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. Shout outs, because it's been like 3 or 4 days since we have actually gotten any real new subscribers to the channel. So shout outs to you guys for subscribing. I do appreciate that. I think it's because of my new Smash video. Let's see here. I believe Rex and Pyra Mithra. Okay. I feel like it's Crash, says T Black Knight. As my name suggests, I want Ghost from Hollow Knight. All right. Yo, TK with the subscription. Excuse me. Thank you so much, TK. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. If you're not a subscriber officially, please make sure that you subscribe. Let me know in the chat, or just subscribing. Your name should pop up, and I'll give you guys official shout outs on the channel. Welcome you guys here to the village. I think you mean Azure Striker Gunvolt, not Aziri. Okay, Azure. Okay, Gunvolt would be a dope character. I've used Gunvolt in Blade Strangers, and he's pretty fun. So I think Gunvolt would be a great character. I think he'd be a great. Yeah, Silver would be a character that I thought that they would put in as an Echo if they're gonna have him. People don't want Swordies, but they want Dante. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Doom 1885. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Fire Nation. Thank you so much. McLovin in the thumbnail. We're gonna talk about the new Spider-Man, who's definitely McLovin. The new Spider-Man, Spider-Man Remastered, they use a different model, and it's definitely McLovin. It's McLovin or it's McLovin's brother. By the way, I went to school with McLovin's brother, you know? So I think I have the utmost authority to speak on this when it comes to all things McLovin. I went to school with McLovin's brother, and at the same time that Superbad came out in movie theaters, I was in school, in the same classroom, with McLovin's brother. This is factual things, all right? Factual things. I was in the same classroom with McLovin's brother while Superbad was in movie theaters. So I am the expert on all things McLovin and all things Superbad. But no, no, it's the truth though. I really was in the same classroom with McLovin's brother in college. Like, that's 100% fact. That is truthful. Oh my gosh. Superbad's a great movie, by the way. That movie is freaking hilarious. If you haven't seen Superbad, go watch Superbad. It's so funny. It's a little bit of an older movie, not too old. The 2007 movie, it's freaking funny, man. It is a great movie. You know, and I don't talk about movies much, but that movie is hilarious. McLovin for Smash. I think McLovin from Kick-Ass would be great in the game. He should definitely be a character in there. Ryu Hayabusa seems to make the most sense to me. I want Sora, but that's probably not going to happen, at least not now. Okay. Not a Sora fan. It looks weird to me. What are you talking about, Dark Synchron? They did not need to change his face. What are you talking about? You don't like Superbad? You think we'll ever get another Smash? One of these days, Emmanuel Campo. Is it Emanuele? I don't know how to say your name. Campo. Mr. Campo. One of these days. Superbad is amazing. It is. Can it be Impa? I think if Impa was to get in, she would have already been added. But man, how dope would it be if it was Hyrule Warriors Impa? Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity Impa in Smash Brothers. That would be freaking sick. But I don't know if there's going to be any Age of Calamity style characters in Smash Brothers. You know? And just to tell you how hyped people are for this next character, on the official page for Super Smash Brothers Ultimate for Mr. Sakurai Presents, there's already 6,000 plus people waiting. Crazy. Nacho Libre. Okay, I feel you. If Travis Touchdown or Ring Fit get in over Rex and Rio, I'm going to be pissed. Why? Travis Touchdown doesn't deserve to get into Super Smash Brothers? Think about this for a second, though. Think about this for a second. Travis Touchdown was an exclusive at first to the Wii. And then there's an exclusive game that still has not been released on any other platform with No More Heroes 2. And then No More Heroes Travis Strikes Again was first on Switch. And then No More Heroes 3 is an exclusive. So out of the 4 games that Travis has been in, they've all released first on Nintendo platforms. 2 of them are exclusive. And he uses a beam katana. I don't think that's a bad thing to put Travis in over Rex and Pyra. I wouldn't be upset with that. Yes, I want Rex and Pyra and all that. But I think that Travis Touchdown definitely deserves it. If you want to talk about deserving, it's definitely more deserved over Ryo. Where are the Shenmue games on Nintendo platforms? Heck, at least Joker was on the Nintendo 3DS, right? With Persona 5Q. And at least we have Persona 5 Scramble. That's on the Switch, and that's coming over. Where is Shenmue at all? They're not even putting the old games on the Switch. They haven't even put those yet. The Shenmue HD remasters. So why does Ryo deserve a spot over Travis Touchdown? And I get it with Rex and Pyra. I get that. But why does Ryo deserve a spot over Travis Touchdown? Maybe I should be in Smash? Yes, that should be that's a good idea. Let's listen to some different music. This is too long. This is too much too. I'll get some Xenoblade music. Hold on to random questions towards the end. We're talking about Super Smash Brothers, VIG Gaming. It's about being iconic too. Yeah, but Travis Touchdown's iconic as well. Maybe not as iconic as Ryo, but he's still iconic. And he's been on more Nintendo platforms that Nintendo fans would recognize. Why did Snake get into Smash? I mean, he wasn't been on Nintendo system since Ghost Label. You're forgetting Twin Snakes on the GameCube. So you are forgetting Twin Snakes on the GameCube. And on top of that, you're also forgetting Boss or whatever. Big Boss or Snake from Metal Gear Solid 3, which was on the Nintendo 3DS. You know? So there was that. Oh, OJ, I wanted to announce that Nintendo is having an amazing Etrian Odyssey and Shin Megami Tensei sale on 3DS. That's great for those who still play that system. Chill Penguin? Yeah, I can play that. Juice. I actually didn't feel like listening to this song, to be honest. If there's a Capcom character, should it be Monster Hunter or Dante? Either one would be fine. I don't know if it should be whoever. Either one would be good with me. Kazuma Kiryu or Goro Maijama from the Yakuza series, or Ichiban Kasuga from Yakuza 7 Like a Dragon. I don't think it's going to be any of those guys. But hey, we can always dream. I did vote in the Fighters ballot back in 2015. Yeah, I voted for Chrono. Chrono was my number 1 pick. My number 2 pick was Bayonetta. And my number 3 pick was Wonder Red. I think those were my picks in that order. Let's see. If there's a Capcom... Okay, I already read that. Let's see here. I don't think necessarily that a character has to be on a Nintendo, like on the Switch, in order to get a character. But at the same time, like if we're talking like who's deserving, blah, blah, blah. Like, I mean, there needs to be maybe something, right? Or it needs to have some type of history with Nintendo platforms like Banjo, for example, right? So everybody that's in Smash Brothers has some type of history on Nintendo platforms or is on the platform itself, right? So like 2B, I mean, there's literally zero history. So it's hard for me to pick characters like 2B, you know, or pick characters like Ryo when those companies have completely ignored the Nintendo fan base, you know, for that. Like completely. So my opinion on Sora, I think you can get in. I have videos on that though, guys. Master Higgins then. Wait, let me look up let me look up this Master Higgins again. Like, hold up, my memory's failing me. Master Adventure Island. Adventure Island Master Higgins. Yeah, this guy. That's the guy with the freaking wearing like the naked dude. He's wearing like a leaf skirt with a hat, and he has like a ass catch'em haircut. All right, that guy. All right, okay. In the ballot, I voted for Wolf, Knuckles, and one return from another was Assist for Life. Okay. It's like there should be something. Even if you say Joker, it's Atlas, famous character in Shin Megami Tensei games since the NES. But even if you don't count that, like I said, Persona 5 Q, that's still Persona, you know, on the 3DS, you know. So there's still something, you know. There's at least something. There's a little like Scramble. There's something. Maybe it's not the mainline game, but there's something. Ryo, unfortunately, I mean, he could still get in. There's no rule saying that there has to be something. But, like, I think that there needs to be at least something, you know? Like, every character has had some type of tie. You know, like Dawson is saying, too. This is hot take. I personally don't care for Dante being in Smash. I'd rather have Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright would be more unique. That'd be for sure. I will say that Skylanders made Crash a playable character, and it wasn't a good fighter. I would rather see Dante. So we could have him face off against Bayonetta. Yeah. I voted for Dixie in Smash Ballot. Dixie? I did not vote for Dixie. Dixie should have just been like an alt for like Diddy Kong with some like hair swinging or something like that. Let's see here. I can see some more iconic villains and antagonists like Sephiroth. Yeah, I think like maybe even like Virgil. I think Virgil would be kind of a cool character to put in. Hey players, can you play break it? Yeah, you gotta put put in a donation of any amount and I'll play what music that you want, okay? The reason why I don't just take random music requests is because then everyone's just gonna start spamming me with different music. When people ask me for certain music, it's because they donated earlier. Back then I thought they could make a unique moveset with her. Okay. I mean, they probably still could make a unique moveset with her right now, you know? Like, I don't think that they couldn't, you know? Malos would be a good villain pick. Malos would be a great villain pick. Game fan, that might be the best thing that you've ever said in this chat, would be what you just said right now. And I agree. I think Malos should be in. Absolutely. People are talking about Rex and Pyro. Well, what if it's Malos? Or what if it's Jin? I would definitely want one. Malos would be a great character to have in. Would be a great character. You know, if they had Malos in there. I would love for Malos to be in there. I think that would be a fantastic pick. All right, yo, Diego. Thank you so much, Diego Ayala, with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much, man. He says, can you play Break Out of the from Persona? I think it's P4U. Oh, Ultimax. Got you. Absolutely, we'll get that going for you right away, man. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. Wait, Persona 4 Ultimax or Arena Ultimax? Okay. Here we go. There we go. That's the chick with the Lotus Juice girl, right? Or whatever. Thank you for the $1.99 though, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's see. I would definitely take Malos or Jin. Yeah, that'd be great. Who are those? Those are from Xenoblade. Malos is from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torn of the Golden Country. Jin from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torn of the Golden Country. Tech Balloon says, have you ever thought about Tails as a fighter? I have thought about Tails. I have thought about Tails. Tails would be a cool fighter. I think it would be dope to have Tails in the game. But once again, I think Tails, if you're going to have him in the game, he should have came in Smash 4. That should have been a character from Smash 4. But I think Tails would be a great pick. I mean, if they did decide to go with Tails, I think he'd be unique. Obviously, his recovery is already made for, like, him. You can, like, him punching you, then taking his tails and slamming you, like, back and forth, like Goro or something from, like, Mortal Kombat. Like, him grabbing you with his tails and slamming you with them would be cool. He has all sorts of gadgets, so you can kind of make him kind of like Bowser Jr., like you know, little gadgets that he can use to blow people up. He can throw bombs. Like, Tails would be, he'd have a unique moveset. I think you could do a lot of cool things with Tails in the game if he was in. I think he'd be cool. I think he'd be really cool. Dunban and Echo Fighter for Shulk. Yeah, if they were gonna do that, then they would have already done it though, Raphael. I mean, it would have been cool, but I think it's kind of, the time has passed for that, right? I did not talk about Spider-Man yet. We're still talking about Super Smash Brothers, but I guess we can mix them together here. We're about into going into hour 2 of it. We are gonna stop the stream about around maybe 1:30 my time, 1:30 my time. I have a secret meeting. A secret meeting with a cool company. So I will be doing that around 2 o'clock my time. So yeah, Spider-Man is interesting because they're replacing the model of Spider-Man. Let me pull up exactly what they're doing with it so you guys can see. You guys can still give me your Smash predictions and all that. So feel free to fire away on those Smash predictions and all of that. Feel free to do so. So basically, Spider-Man remastered details. It's a full next-gen remaster. Overhauled environments, models, and materials. Ray traced reflections and ambient shadows. New skies and weather. New Peter face model. Ben Jordan is taking over for the guy that they had before. 3D audio, instant loading, and new photo mode. And here is what they're doing with Spider-Man. Here's the new guy. Or let me show you the old guy and the new guy. Hold on. Alright, so here we go. So here's the Spider-Man from PS4. That's his model there. And here's his this is the new model. So I'm pretty sure they hired, this is definitely McLovin. I'm almost positive, like, this looks just like McLovin's brother. McLovin with this hair nice. This is definitely McLovin. or his brother looked exactly like this when I was at Fresno State in the mid to late 2000s. He looked exactly like this. So this is definitely McLovin's brother. This is definitely McLovin's brother. So there's that. And then this is the new. So here's the old model, or here's the new actor, or sorry, here's the old actor. Here's the new actor. Old is PS4, PS5. So there you go. That's that. All right. So if you guys have random questions, feel free to tag me. Yes, secret meeting, Shamsa. Secret meeting. You can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, or just PlayerEssence by itself. I'll be more than happy to answer you guys' lovely, awesome questions. Which is it? The PS4 one? Game fan, I literally just explained everything to you, man. Like, I mean, come on, dude. Like, I literally explained everything. I went through it just right now, man. Why are you making me repeat myself? Come on, man. I literally just explained it to you guys. I went back and I said PS4, PS5 remaster. I explained to you what the PS5 remaster is. I explained to you the PS5 model. I went back and forth. I said PS4, PS5, PS4, PS5. Why are you asking me again what it is? And why are you confused? I don't get it. Is the voice the same? I don't think so. I don't think so, but it might be. It might be. I don't know if they actually recasted the voice, so I don't think so. I think they might be using the same voice, but just a different actor. Who would you choose for a new Sonic rap? Knuckles or Tails? Looks like some people were not paying attention. Game fan was not. He paid zero attention. He asked me 3 questions in the span of about 11 or 12 comments. Is this the remaster just Spider-Man PS4? Is this Spider-Man PS4? Which Spider-Man is this? The PS4 one. Like, he asked me 3 questions in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 comments. 3 of the 12 comments in a block where literally, as I'm explaining it, what is this? What is this? Like, he didn't listen at all. 3 questions in a span of 12. 3 questions in a span of 12 comments. Well, I mean, game fan, I already explained it, bro. Rewind the stream, and I explained it, man. I'm sorry. If you don't get, I don't know what else to tell you, bro. There's a Spider-Man remaster on the PS5, and there's a Spider-Man on the PS4. All right? There's a Spider-Man remaster. It's a new model. It's on the PS5. All right? That's all you need to know. There's a new model. There's a Spider-Man. It's called Spider-Man Remastered. It's on the PS5. That's it. That's it. We good? Good. Len Art says, I'm hyped for a Smash reveal. Could you play Mystic Heroes title screen BGM? Yes, I can. Thank you so much for the $5, Mr. Len Art. That's very generous and very nice of you. Thank you so much for supporting the Elite Ninja Village. I do appreciate that support, man. I really do. Thank you. Don't think for one second that I don't appreciate every single one of you guys in here for watching my streams and interacting with the chat and everything. So thank you for the 5, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Mystic Heroes. All right. Let's get this music popping, boys and girls. Need to get a little bit of an extended one. Hey, what's up, young CA? Welcome to the stream. My workout was good this morning. I just ran for about an hour, a little bit over an hour. I had to cut my workout short because of the Smash news. Like, that was enough for me. Like, I didn't do my it was a little boy day today though, so it wasn't like I needed to do big boy workout. So tomorrow morning I gotta wake up super early tomorrow morning because the event is by 7 a.m. So I've got to get everything ready at least by 6 a.m. my time. So I gotta be up by about maybe 3 a.m. to get my workout in, so I can get a full workout in. So maybe 3 a.m., 3:30, and then finish my workout by like 4:35, and then get ready, and then start the stream from there. Ebrium Gooner with the $5 hollers. And he says, what Spider-Man game was that? Spider-Man remastered. Marvel Spider-Man remastered for the PS5. No joke. I woke up to the Smash news and was just tired no more. Yeah, that's a way to wake you up. Paid attention. There was a reply on the forum, but it's because I couldn't care less. It's probably because Sony scam. I already know about anyway. Sony scam. Okay. Hey OJ, did we already go over Smash DLC predictions for tomorrow? Yeah, I did, but you can still list your predictions. But we did already go over it because we started the stream more than an hour ago. I do have a video out if you want my quick predictions in terms of what I think. I do have a video that's out on the channel right now that's doing extremely well. So thank you guys for watching that video. Thank you. It's doing it's in the first 3 hours. I've already got nearly 5,000 views. So that's better than, it's more than 2,000 or nearly 2,000 more views than my last best video, my last top 10 videos. So thank you guys. Like I said, I wish it could be more consistent, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you. I'm actually reaching some new people. YouTube, somewhat working, but I'm not gonna get too happy because YouTube is super sketch with my channel, dude. Like they're super sketch. But thank you for the 5, Mr. Ibrahim Gunnar. I appreciate that. So yeah, my off-the-wall prediction is Shantae. Okay, what about Metal Sonic from Sonic the Hedgehog? Yeah, I think if Metal Sonic was gonna be, that would be an Echo character, right? Let's see, Spider-Man demastered. Am I right? Well, I mean, it's got some next-gen features in there. Let's see here. Dank Meme says I was up 30 minutes, then say Ranavir post the link, and I was like, let's go. Where's the clown in your Monday video saying no Smash and Pokemon news in the same week? Did somebody say that? Did somebody say that? Yeah, Nintendo knows how to announce things like no other, man. I think that's the cool thing about Nintendo, dude. They always, no matter what, even if you think it's a bad year, whatever year, like they can still get you hyped. It's just simple game announcements, DLC announcements, anything from Nintendo's library will always get people excited. So it's a good time to be a gamer, man. It's a good time. We live in a good time era. I mean, there's always going to be trailblazers in every time era, right? There's always going to be people that come out that are outstanding or different. And I'm not saying that our era is better than any other era, because there was remarkable people in lots of eras, right? But I think that to sit here and say that we lived in the era of Sakurai and we lived in the era of a lot of these trailblazers for video games, you know, if you watch like the High Score documentary, it's truly an honor. It's great. I think it's really cool, you know. But yeah, there will be other crazy people that come about, you know, 200 years from now or 300 years from now that do crazy things and do different stuff. But I think it's pretty cool because I honestly think that, like, when it's all said and done, Sakurai is going to be taught in the curriculum in Japan. Like, and I'm not just saying that just to say, I think he's going to be literally part of the curriculum. So I think Mr. Yamauchi he's mentioned in things here and there. So I definitely think Sakurai is going to be part of that, you know? There is a YouTube competitor. It's called Storyfire. I need to start uploading videos on there too, by the way. I can just upload the same videos. You guys can all go. I'm gonna make an account soon. Could you imagine games 200 years from now? Wow. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like, I think what gaming's gonna evolve into, it's gonna be like either nano implanted, like you put in like a little ear thing and it like nano implants and you see a vision, or it's gonna be like walls, like games are made, programmed, like you take a little cartridge, you take a little thing, and like it's like an SD card, and you put it into your wall that's already pre-built into your house, and then you play the game right there, like on your wall, like an open wall or whatever, projection based. So yeah, I think it's gonna be like, it's still gonna be like mobile, but you're just gonna have like way higher tech mobile phones that can like flip into like a small little thing. Then like you can take them out and like they flip out like crazy, like tech that you've seen like in movies and stuff like that. That stuff's gonna be real. That type of tech's gonna be real, absolutely. You know. September has been a good flow of gaming. That was lost thanks to the Summer Keeley fiasco. When's the Black Keeley coming back? Black Keeley is coming back very soon. I've got official announcements coming. If you guys have random questions, feel free to ask me your random questions too. I have Black Keeley's going to be on this channel from now on. Comedy skits, Black Keeley, a lot of that stuff is going to be on this channel in order to kind of jump things up a little bit. OGX channel is going to be a culture channel. It's going to be gaming, culture. It's going to be whatever kind of comes up, you know, reactions and stuff like that. So it's gonna be turned into that OJX channel where I talk about some like other stuff. There might be gaming stuff on there, but there might be like what we talked about the other day, like with that dude like barging in like Salt Bay and the girl twerking or whatever that is. Like it's gonna be like reactions to that type of stuff. It's all gonna be on the OJX channel. So other stuff and then all gaming stuff will be on this channel. So we're gonna split it up. Give me some time though, guys. My new show that I have, like that I was working on, that I said I was gonna get out, guys. I can't do it with this PC. This PC is not good enough to render the show that I want to do. That's why I was testing out all the different like show, like, you know, like when I was doing like the green screen stuff, guys, like it takes me nearly an hour to render like a video that's like 20-30 minutes. So the new show is not efficient. So you guys got to give me some more time. Let me get a new PC this fall. Let me buy a new PC. And then we can get that show rolling, and then we can kind of get all the other changes that we need to make. But I need a new PC for that new show, because I'm not gonna be sitting here for an hour while a show renders. Like that's ridiculous. I need something faster than that. I don't got time to sit around for an hour while a 20 or 30 minute show renders, you know? Let's see, my great grandkids will be playing Mario Kart 100 at that time. They'll actually be in a cart playing Mario Kart. It'll be like real Mario Kart. Says, ew, I'll take an NES over all that. Yeah, and I think that's the cool thing. Shamsa, I think that in the future, that's why it's cool to keep a gaming library, right? Because you can pass down to the next generation, like what was cool, what you thought was cool. Like in every generation, there's always those kids that don't grow up with the gen thinking that all that stuff is cool. There's always those kids that love the old school stuff and that love, you know, the older things. There's even kids in today's day that obviously didn't grow up with the NES, but they rep NES, they rep Super Nintendo. I mean, we've seen it, right? There's a lot of kids that didn't grow up with that stuff, but you'll see them rep that, you know? They'll rep old school Pokemon, those games and things like that. So I think that there's, as long as you hold on to your games and you hold on to what you have and you pass it down to the next, what's next, and like you teach them the right and wrong things, then you'll still have NES in 200 years. If you, I mean, they can get people to fix them. You'll still have that. It'll be retro gaming. It'll be super retro gaming, right? So I think that's the cool thing about keeping a video game collection, keeping your games not being all digital, you know, keeping your games, preserving what we had in this time period, so you can pass that down to the next time period and to the next time period and to the next time period, and hopefully it stays within the family. That's what I want to do. I don't know if at some point I'll have some type of stupid great grandkid that sells my collection. You know, at some point somebody will do something stupid with what I have, right? But I do plan on passing down my collection, you know, like everything that I have here to somebody, and hopefully they take care of it, you know, and hopefully they pass it down, and hopefully they pass it down, and it just keeps going, you know? He says, why pass it 10? I'll take it to my grave. Sham said, you are not taking it to your grave. Oh, man. Yeah, isn't Scott the Woz famous with Zoomers? For that, that's true. Scott the Woz is really good with... The thing that makes Scott brilliant is because he didn't live in the time period that he talks about. A little bit he does, but he does a good job of talking about those things and researching it. He knows what he's talking about. So he can have conversations with like a guy like the Angry Video Game Nerd, who's clearly like 20 years older than him plus or whatever. But then he can also have conversations with the young kids. But his base is a lot of old kids, and it's a lot, I mean, he has that perfect ideal base, you know? So that's good. You know? Shops is gonna be buried with a copy of Chrono Trigger. Let's see, you gotta pass down your gaming knowledge, Harmon like JoJo. Exactly. It's gonna be like a JoJo. You know what? Like one of these days, like I'm gonna get like a Chrono Trigger tattoo, like right here. You know, like right here, and I'm gonna somehow infuse it later when you get like superimposed infusion DNA. I just made that word up, and you can transfer things like tattoos into your DNA to where it can be replicated in your offspring or somehow transferred. I'm gonna get like the Chrono Trigger like logo, OJ family branding, you know? And I'm gonna pass it down. It's gonna be passed down with the gaming. I'll be brave with all my systems. I want to have a great time. Your ghost will be playing. Ghost will be playing. What's it called? Playing Chrono Trigger on the way up or something. What's your desired character this time around? I don't know if I have a desired character. I'm completely content, but I would love to see Chrono from Chrono Trigger. Yes, Sword Fighter. No, I do not care. Hoping it'd be bandana. Okay, we got a Bandana Waddle Dee sighting. Crash, Rex, and Pyra. Melia is part of the Fighters Pass 2. Think we're gonna get a trailer and a date for Mr. Sakurai Presents. Yeah, I definitely think they're gonna give us like a trailer. Of course, and I think there's gonna be a date or like a time frame when the character is gonna be releasing. So yeah, it's possible for all that. Time to smash. Yep. Absolutely. I'm definitely gonna treat my bloodline like JoJo. You have to. Get a PlayerEssence tat to pass down exactly. The iconic Chrono Trigger, like the Chrono Trigger C. It's like with a little clock going. Hold up, straight up like this, guys. straight up like this, guys. It's gonna look just like this. A tattoo with this big C, and it's gonna have this. It's gonna be just like this, with this thing going down like that. with the compass and everything. With the compass and everything, dude. I remember one time I told my mom that I wanted to get a tattoo of the Chrono Trigger, and she almost slapped the hell out of me, man. She like legit almost slapped me, dude. I was like, Mom, I want to get a Chrono Trigger tattoo. She said, what's Chrono Trigger? And I showed her like the C. Like I wanted to get like the whole, like the full thing, like Chrono Trigger, the little wavy, like the whole title logo. I wanted to get that on my arm, like big, just like Chrono Trigger right here. My mom literally almost slapped me, dude. Yeah, exactly. JoJo has a family birthmark. That's what we were talking about. That's basically what we were talking about. We'll play some more Chrono Trigger here. This is I like this tune right here. So yeah. Dio? Yo, what if Dio was in Smash and it was like who's it gonna be? You have all these people fighting, you don't know who it is, like you just see all these shadows, and then all of a sudden you just see like, it was me, Dio! It was me, Dio! And he just like busts through the screen. You just go little time thing. It was Dio! That would be so sick, dude. That would be so dope. It's not gonna happen. But that would be so dope. Be so cool. What's your opinion on Blue Dragon RPG? It's good. This is how epic. See, y'all don't know anything about this. Y'all don't know any, like this is a remake that intro remake. This is not the actual graphics of the game. But who knows? Look at this epicness. Look at this epicness. When you were back in the day, this was real AAA. That rhymes. I'm a poet. Didn't even know. Let's go. This was real gaming. This was it, not this garbage Avengers. This was it, man. Look at this frog. A freaking frog drops on people's head. How can that not be dope? You guys, you youngins, you whippersnappers, you guys have no clue about the greatness of what this was back in the 90s. With your freaking Fortnites. Look at that. Look at how dope a freak. Oh my God, yo. That part was sick. I love that part. That part was so good, the bike racing part. This part's sick too. I love this part. That's when Chrono like feeds like the whole army with like one piece of jerky. You guys can't see any of it. Why not? All right, we're gonna replay it. All right, we're gonna replay it. I forgot that you guys can't see it. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, let me repeat my. I have to re-say my whole spiel about you young whippersnappers. Then, all right, let's just do this over again. Let's do this. I thought you guys could see it, but for some reason it didn't transfer over. I thought I pressed the button, but I didn't press the button. So, like I was saying, reset. You guys don't know what you're talking about. All of you youngins, you young kids out here with your Fortnites and your Avengers and your microtransactions, you guys didn't know real gaming like it was. Okay? This is not the actual graphics of the game. This is somebody that remade it with their own graphics. But this was the original intro sequence. And it's better than anything that we have today. Look at that. You cannot cross slash in Avengers. Can you cross slash somebody in Fortnite? Can you run? Look at Isla. Look at her flipping like that. You can't do that stuff in today's gaming. All right? You can't do that. Look at Lavos. You guys don't know anything about that, you youngins. Like when I see people today sit there and defend Avengers. How can you play Chrono Trigger and then defend Avengers? How can you do that? How can you, there's, and then the audacity. The audacity to sit there and say gamers back then didn't know what good gaming was. There's nobody that can sit here and play this game back in the day compared to today's modern games and sit there and say that we don't know what we were talking about. There's not a, if you think that, you've got problems in your head. There's definitely major issues. If you think that gamers back then that played games like Chrono Trigger don't know what good games are and are blinded by their nostalgia while we sit here with Avengers. Okay? Let me just say that right now. While we sit here with the broken state that Final Fantasy 15 was launched in, that the freaking Final Fantasy 13, 13-2, these are modern games, right, with the best graphics in this era. To sit there and think that we don't know what we're talking about when that's what we've been given. No, I'm not with it. I'm not with that. People today don't know. Because if you didn't grow up with what you just saw right there, I don't want to hear you say we didn't know what we were talking about. Which a lot of people do in today's day. You'd be surprised how many gamers out there want to discredit the games that came out in the past because it's not 4K, it's not 60 frames and all this weirdo stuff. J2 Blue with the $10. Chow. And he says the time when El Realist said that Chrono Trigger was overrated. Exactly. Thank you for the $10 Jojo. I appreciate that. And don't take what I said extremely serious, guys. I was just joking around. Like I was just partially joking around. Oh my gosh. Partially. Somewhat. But serious but joking. You don't have to like that. You don't have to like everything that we liked. J2 Blue. But thank you for the $10 donation, man. I appreciate that. I see what you're saying, bro. Hey, what's up, Fairy Tiger? Welcome to the stream. Exactly. Best graphics, my bleep. No, I was born in the 70s. I was born in 74. Let's see here. No, don't take it back. You speaking from the heart. I mean, I'm speaking from the heart, but then again, I don't want to disrespect people that are like, if you're a new school gamer, it's no disrespect thrown at you for being a new school gamer. What I just don't like, listen, when I was younger, I was taught to respect the old school. So you respect the old school basketball players. You respect the old school football players, right? You respect the ones that came before you that paved the way. You know, and that's the problem that I see too many times with modern gamers. They don't want to have any type of respect for what came before them. What games came before them and shaped the industry the way that it is today at this point. They don't want to have any respect for it because it's not modernized standards. But if you're a Tom Brady fan, or if you're a modern football fan and you think, oh yeah, Tom Brady's great, or oh, you think Patrick Mahomes is great, or Russell Wilson, you better have some freaking respect for Joe Montana, for Terry Bradshaw, for Steve Young, you know, for the guys that came, for Jim Kelly, Dan Marino. You better have some respect for the guys that came before you, because without them and making the NFL as popular as it was, you wouldn't be making all the money that you're making. You know, you wouldn't be enjoying what you're enjoying if it wasn't for them. You know, they boosted the league to new heights. So have some freaking respect. I hate it when sports fans sit there, oh yeah, Patrick Mahomes is the greatest thing ever. Nobody's as good as him. It's like, no. There's guys that came before him that deserve respect. And that's the problem that I see too many times with sports fans too, and with gaming fans. You don't want to respect them that came before you. Exactly. John Elway. Respect the guys that, now listen, you don't have to think that they're the best, but don't sit there and call them trash or call them garbage or say that they're overrated or people back then didn't know what it was or they have no idea. Like, that's things that I don't like. And if you don't like those games from the past, that's fine. You don't have to like them, but there definitely needs to be respect because it came before, you know? That's it. Exactly. No, you're right. Liddy Lee on in Fire Nation. I'll try my best to get the DS version of Chrono Trigger. It's expensive someday. The DS version, you ask why? Because I like traveling, so it helps while you're a favorite game. Yeah, the DS version is a bit more expensive. I don't know how the prices are in Europe, but the PC version is really cheap. No, say what you need to say. I'm 21. I want to play Chrono Trigger. Heard a lot of great things about it, and Akira Toriyama the GOAT. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the younger generation, we need you guys. Obviously, the younger generation, you guys are the ones who are going to make the next games, right? You guys are the ones who are going to push the gaming and pass it down to whatever next. So, like, the next gen, I mean, at one point, I was young too, right? And I was stupid when I was young as well. I said dumb things, you know? But at the same time, you grow and you get older. I didn't have the internet to sit there, old school people to tell me, and the amount of research. You know, when I was younger, I didn't have the internet to have the research that young kids have. You know, the amount of access, Amazon, eBay, all these things that they can access to find certain things, Facebook Marketplace. You know, we didn't have all that. You know, we were at the mercy of our moms driving us to swap meets. You know what I'm saying? To get classic games or to get stuff, you know? Knowledge was not at our fingertips. And what I mean by at our fingertips, knowledge, this is knowledge. Everything that you could learn or want to know, a lot of things is right here on your fingertips. And this didn't even become a thing until I was well into my adulthood. Well into my adulthood. You know, when I was growing up, no such thing, you know? We have a saying that say those who have no past have no future. Exactly. I remember those swap meets. Yeah, man. My mom used to take me to some swap meets, and there used to be NES games for $1. $1, and you could get like 4 or 5 NES games. So I used to save up all my allowance from back in the day, and I would be able to buy at least 4 or 5 NES games sometimes when we went. Sometimes I didn't have that dollar because sometimes my mom couldn't afford to give me any money, or we just couldn't afford it. But I remember going to swap meets sometimes, every now and then, maybe like twice a year, and going and getting NES games for 4 to 5 NES games for $1. And they're just random, and we didn't even know if they were gonna work. They're there, they look like they might be able to work, so you just buy them. So yeah. Damn, 20 years ago, I would be considered young. Wait, what are you talking about, Vizion? Yeah, a lot of today's hip-hop artists have no respect for the old school. You're right about that. You're right about that. I mean, look at how Machine Gun Kelly talked to Eminem. You know? Like, I get it. It was a way for him to build clout. But I mean, I don't know. You just don't. Without Eminem, there's probably no Machine Gun Kelly. You know? And with Eminem, without no Beastie Boys, there's no Eminem. So I never heard Eminem talk smack about the Beastie Boys. Like, that's just something that you just don't do. You know? I don't care what Eminem said about you. You don't do it. And it's not about being punk. It's just, it's different. It's a different game. It's the rap game is completely different. You know? That's why I don't speak about old school games. I'm not knowledgeable on them, so I don't want to disrespect or misrepresent them. I mean, and the thing about it is that it's okay if you do, though. The thing about it is this, guys, because video games are not, they're not so important to where you can be misinformed about it, you know? Because it's in the grand scheme of things, it's really not that important. So even if you do make a mistake or two as a young gun, it's okay, you know? It's okay. It's not a bad thing. Like, it's fine. It's video games. So if you get corrected or if you're wrong or if it's something else, it's like, it's okay. It's just video games, you know, at the end of the day. But that doesn't mean we can't talk about it, you know? That doesn't mean we can't say, like, hey, this is it or whatever, you know? So, yeah. I agree. I appreciate the Atari games. They shaped the industry to learn their success and failures. Yeah. Yeah. Without Redman, there's no Eminem either. Well, yeah, I was mainly talking about white rappers, young CA. Hey, OJ, I just saw your Genshin Impact preview. Just a heads up, you can unlock characters by just going through quests. Yeah, I already know that. I'm very well aware. In my Genshin Impact preview, which was there, I said that you unlock characters by going through. I said that you can get characters, you don't got to pay for anything, and you unlock characters. I unlocked a character as I was going through the quest, so I already know that. I'm well aware of that. I never said that the only way to unlock characters is through getting them through microtransactions. So there's no need to give me a heads up on anything. I literally played the game and I unlocked the character going through the quest normally. So I'm well aware of that. I'm planning to work for Nintendo. I also want to be a game developer, an artist, an animator. Okay, there you go. Keep going, man. Good dreams. I would say learn Japanese. You want to be a developer and work for them? Learn Japanese. That needs to be Gamer-Z. That needs to be, that's very crucial. If you want to develop for them, definitely learn Japanese. That will increase your chances 10 billion fold. I would say if that you're a decent developer and you know Japanese, you will have a very good chance of working at Nintendo if you want to work there. Of course, you have to pass their tests and their exams and all that they do. But man, if you know Japanese, that's the cheat code, bro. That is the cheat code. So if I were you, learn Japanese ASAP. And I'm talking about written and spoken, fluent, as in you can pass the Japanese fluency test that they give, which is very difficult, by the way. So I mean, passing that, not like, oh, I can speak it, konnichiwa, you know, ohayo gozaimasu. Not, I'm talking like bust out a conversation like it's nothing, like Bill Trinan. Like that type of speaking Japanese. Like you can hear somebody talk fast and translate it, no problem. Like fluent. Like people wouldn't expect that you would like like they would think that you were from there, that you were raised there. That type of fluency. Get like that, not somewhat, but completely. Be able to read and write, and translate, and comprehend. And that's your cheat code, bro. That's your super cheat code. 5 more Marths? I think you meant Marths for Smash? Yes. So how likely will we have a Monster Hunter character for Smash? Check out my most recent video. I talked about it in there. It's definitely something that could happen. Yeah. I don't think Nintendo has to stick to first party characters. No. So I got back from a quick trip to eBay UK and the price varies from £40 to 80 pounds. Yeah, that's expensive, right? Hey, no problem, gamer Z Cool. Does Bill Trinen still work with Nintendo? Yeah, he's the Nintendo Treehouse boss. What? Yes. What? Why would you think that he doesn't? He still works there. He's the freaking Treehouse boss. My friends doubt me about working there. Well, don't worry about what your friends say. Some of my friends called me an idiot and said that I'll never go anywhere in life. They're partially true, but still, that doesn't mean they're fully true. It's not about living in Japan. It's simply about getting your foot into the door. So if you know Japanese and you can program and develop, that makes your application look 10 times better than everybody else that's applying here in the US, or if you're in Europe, because you can instantly communicate with Japanese developers. They might keep you here. You might be part of the Treehouse team, or you might be, part of maybe working like at Retro or some other place that they have here in the US, but you'll be a lot more valuable if you know Japanese. Japan is very, very Japan focused, right? They have a lot of people that are, that they need translators, So yeah. Oh, my bad. I don't see him that often. Yeah, well, Bill Trinen is not going to be in front of the camera all the time, especially with COVID. So, I mean, like, they've already got, Nintendo's plan was not to have Bill Trinen in front of the camera. Now they have Koizumi-san, they have other guys that are going to get in front of the camera more. There's no need for Bill Trinen to be in front of the camera, to be honest. I know he has been before, but with COVID and everything that's happening, he's just focused on getting your games done, getting them translated. He has a lot of work to do. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't need to be in front of a camera. To be honest, he's the Treehouse boss, and we would see Bill Trinen if there was events. So if E3 happened, if we still had the events that we normally have, we'd see him in front of stuff, But we just don't have those, So that's the reason why. But he's got he's busy. He's very busy with work, so there's no need to see him. He's working. If you want, you can follow Bill Trinen on Twitter. He doesn't really talk about video games. He talks about spiders a lot. And he talks about other things, music and stuff, but you can follow him on Twitter. He's there. He still works for Nintendo on there. So, and he still tweets all the time. He tweets like almost every single day. So if you want to know what Bill Trinen's up to or what he's thinking, you can definitely there. I work at Nintendo, but tweet about other things. My views are mine and mine alone, unless they're also yours. Go Ducks. So yeah, he tweets about football, So yeah, he just tweeted like he's been like retweeting some like space stuff and all that. So I'll drop his link in the chat here on Twitter. So if you want to follow him, better get to studying. Yeah, get to studying, bruh. So there's Bill Trinen's Twitter. I follow him on Twitter. Any other questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. At least it's not as crazy expensive. Oh, but there's no need to apologize though, J2 Blue. You're just asking a question. No need to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. Goku comes before Naruto, any Bandai Namco or Funimation characters unless they choose Team Gohan. They're not going to choose any of those, King A. Charles. They've already said no anime characters, so none of that's happening. You're setting yourself up for disappointment. Well, it's not about what could happen tomorrow, Jackson MFKZ. It's about what's happening right now. And what's happening right now is that he's still working there. So when we get to that point and he's not there anymore, then we can talk about it. But for right now, he's still working at Nintendo. So it's not about well, what could happen or maybe tomorrow. No. We're talking about right now. Is he still there? Is he still working there? Yes, he's been working there. So nobody's talking about your hypotheticals. Silex for Smash. They should have added Silex instead of what's it called? Instead of Ridley. But everyone wanted Ridley. So you guys got Ridley. No anime characters, no. No anime characters. No anime characters. So that's not happening. Battletoads characters in Smash? I mean, that'd be interesting. That'd be interesting for sure if a Battletoads character was in Smash. I'd be down for it. I want Shantae in Smash. Shantae would be cool. Toad for Smash? I don't think Toad's gonna get in. Maybe Captain Toad. Hey, what's up, Mensa? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. Oh, also, Mensa, thank you for the follow on Fire Nation over there on Twitch. Thank you so much. Thank you for following. Welcome to the Fire Nation, my boy. Also, Biddies14, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate that. They should have gave up Shadow instead of Incineroar. They should have gave up Shadow instead of Incineroar. What does that mean? Yo, chill on the language, unnamed. Astral Chain for Smash. Yo, Akira Twins? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I'd love to see them in there. Earthworm Jim? I'd be down for Earthworm Jim. I'm an old school fan of Earthworm Jim. The cartoon show, if you guys haven't watched Earthworm Jim, the cartoon show, go watch the 90s Earthworm Jim cartoon show. It is fantastic. At least I liked it. New Pro Nintendo or console power. It's not going to be announced tomorrow, Jose. But go watch my videos. I already have multiple videos on Switch Pro and all that. So if you're a subscriber to my channel, I've already talked about that multiple times. Enable notifications and check out my videos that I've already made on it. I think it's going to be Crash. Yeah, Crash is a possibility for sure. I did not know that Earthworm Jim was voiced by the guy who does Homer Simpson. It's cool, dude. I think it's going to be Sora, not going to lie. I think Sora would be a great pick. It'd be a fan favorite pick. And I think people would be very happy if it was Sora. Still need to get Astral Chain. What are you waiting for? At least it's not as crazy expensive as Path of Radiance or Skies of Arcadia, am I right? But yeah, I understand you're coming from. Yeah, it's not that expensive, you know. Waluigi's gonna be the last fighter in the pack. I doubt it. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and go ahead and time you out. One more stupid comment, and we're just gonna go ahead and ban you, dude. Do you think Nintendo will possibly reveal the new, more powerful Switch with Breath of the Wild 2 at the Game Awards? It's always a possibility. Jeff Keighley has been able to get some pretty big reveals at the Game Awards. I don't know about hardware reveals, but I wouldn't put it past Jeff Keighley and his relationship with Nintendo. Now, I don't know what his relationship is with Nintendo of America, which they have to get the okay from Nintendo of Japan. But I wouldn't rule it out. I think he's talking about Shadow the Hedgehog. Reminds me of Infamous Grinch League. Okay, he's saying that they should have put Shadow the Hedgehog instead of Incineroar. I mean, like, that's just pure opinion, I guess. If that's what he wanted, that's fine. But there's nothing for me to answer for that, you know? Like, Incineroar is 5 million times more popular than Sonic, so I can see why they put Incineroar. Oh, you're responding to somebody else. Okay, I got you, Kenya Charles. It will be Smash Shantae because of the window picture. Oh my gosh, yeah, that window picture. That window picture, dude. Yeah, Incineroar is a great character. I think having a wrestler is actually pretty cool. Yeah, Incineroar is a fantastic character in the game. Hoping for Travis. It's been forever. Yeah, I think Travis would be a good character. Sora won't be in. I'm not saying it can't happen. It's just Disney is very, very strict when it comes to their characters and things they owned like Nintendo. Yeah, but I mean, you can still get it though. You can still get it. A Smash announcement immediately following a Pokemon announcement doesn't seem like a coincidence. I mean, it could be coincidence, but Nintendo never does coincidences. Well, yeah, obviously they're planning it, right? So I don't think it's like, oh, there's a Pokemon announcement. All of a sudden, that means it's going to be a Pokemon character right after that. I just think that Nintendo decided to make, hey, we're going to have some announcements this week, and let's line up, okay, we got a Pokemon announcement or whatever, but I don't think that means it's a Pokemon character, if that's what you're trying to say. So, no, I don't think that's it. But you never know. Carnival Night Zone. Okay, I got you. I don't think that confirms that it's a Pokemon trainer or a Pokemon character. I don't think so, guys. But hey, like I said, it could be, but I don't think so. I don't think so. There's nothing really shady about it. It's just the Pokemon Company, they do their own stuff and when they're gonna do it. So you have to realize this, guys. Nintendo and the Pokemon Company, Nintendo is not exactly the Pokemon Company, right? Obviously, Nintendo work hand in hand with the Pokemon Company. But an announcement for a Fighter's Pass character and when they're gonna do that is probably planned independently from when the Pokemon Company is gonna plan their events and when they want to do something. I don't think they worked together and said, hey, we're going to line up our announcements and what we're doing with Pokemon, Sword and Shield, and Crown Tundra, and we're going to line that up with Super Smash Bros. And then there's going to be a character announced. And then I don't think the Pokemon Company does that. I really don't think. Because the Pokemon Company has their own president. They have their own logistics. They're their own company. They have their own, in terms of what they record for money. And what their franchise. I mean, Nintendo owns part of Game Freak and they own part of the Pokemon license, but they are two separate companies at the end of the day. So I don't think that they're planning like that. I don't think so. Now, if Nintendo completely owned the Pokemon Company, which they don't, and everything, and it was all under in-house, then maybe. But the fact that the Pokemon Company kind of does their events when they feel like it, it could have easily 100% been a coincidence. That the Pokemon Company said, well, we're going to do it at this point. And then Nintendo was like, okay, well, we're going to do it at this point. Okay, whatever. We'll just have a big news week for that week, It could have absolutely been that, What do you think of dark characters such as Dark Link, for example? He's all right. Smash announcement could promote the Pokemon DLC. Yeah, Smash announcement doesn't need to promote the Pokemon DLC. That's the thing, like, it doesn't need to promote the Pokemon DLC. There's already 5 million Smash Pokemon in the game. So I mean, you're drawing 2 and 2 together. I'm not saying that it couldn't be that, but I'm not saying that there's no evidence or there's nothing that shows that there's a connection of the two. Because the Pokemon Company has made their own announcements that's independent from Nintendo all the time. There's been times when Nintendo makes announcements and it's the same week and the Pokemon Company has their own announcement and there's no connection between the direct or between what Nintendo's talking about with the Pokemon Company and what happens with that. So this is not the first time that we've gotten the Pokemon Company deciding that they're going to say something and then Nintendo coming in afterwards with something else. It's not the first time and it won't be the last time. So that's the reason why. I mean, I see that you're trying to connect dots, but you can't sit here and say, oh yeah, that means it's going to be that. No, the Pokemon Company, it's its own company that announces things when they feel like it and does things when they feel like it too. So that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to go along with everything that you're saying just because they're in the same week. So what? It could mean nothing. It really could mean nothing. There's no evidence of any Smash character ever. For you. For everybody else? Oh no, there's definitely evidence. There's not for everybody, but for other people, yeah, there's been times that we know the character. Like, for example, Incineroar. I knew Incineroar was going to be in Smash. I knew it. I knew he was. I knew the Grinch leak was fake. Because guess what? Like John was saying, and like everybody was saying, Incineroar wasn't in the Grinch League. So therefore, it was mostly fake. People have to remember that Nintendo picked these characters over a year ago. Exactly. And that's the thing that people aren't understanding, is that did they really plan in a year plus in advance about Pokemon Crown Tundra DLC that probably was in development mainly this year? And then all of a sudden, hey, okay, you guys are going to make some DLC in the future and we're going to line, I mean, they could, right? But okay, we're picking these characters. There's going to be some Crown Tundra DLC. You guys are making this DLC, and at the end of the year, in the year 2020, we're gonna line it up completely together, and it's gonna be a Pokemon announcement. We're gonna do everything, and they're thinking about this in 2019/2018. You know, the end of 2018/2019, they're thinking about Pokemon Crown Tundra DLC in 2020, when they haven't finished Joker, when they haven't finished Min, when they haven't finished all of the characters that were still coming out at the time. You know? So, I mean, I guess it's a possibility, but if anything, like I said, it's either a coincidence or there's no relation. I don't think they planned it out that far in advance. But you never know, I guess, right? But it's possible. I already said that it's possible. I just don't know if this one is it. But like I said, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. How would I react if Sakurai announced another Fire Emblem character? I'd be happy as heck, and I'd rub it in the faces of everybody, just like I did with Byleth. I would want it to be Tiki, though. If they're going to announce another Fire Emblem character, I would love for it to be Tiki, because Tiki's awesome. She can turn into a dragon. She's a very unique Fire Emblem character. You DM'd me? What'd you DM me? Oh, music. Sweet. Thank you, Shamsa. Hopefully you guys enjoy the music. Is it Pate Gaming says, I don't care, give me Thahara, Fire Emblem, give me more hot anime babes. You know they're not real, right? Are you sure that, you know that they're not real? Just letting you know. It's totally a Wonderful 101 character, because the date is October 1st. Hey, what's up, Velvet? What's good? Welcome. You're doing paperwork for your company. So I'm away from them. Oh, it's all good. Get that work done, Velvet. Shoutouts. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? See, I said hi. Don't tell me that I didn't this time. I didn't miss you this time, Velvet. Welcome to the stream. Wake me up when September ends. It's going to be Green Day character. A Green Day character. Hot anime babes. I know that they're not real. No, you don't. Pate Gaming, you have a body pillow. Trust me. I know these things. Admit, do you have a body pillow of an anime character or not? I want a simple yes or no answer. Tell the truth. This song slaps. Let's go. Please be Rex from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Okay, this is Wai Chung. What's the chances of Conquer getting in? Almost zero. Please let it be Rex and Pyra. Rex and Pyra. I won't ask for anyone else. All right. No, I do not. Been married to a real person since December 2018. All right. All right. To a real. Wait, you didn't marry you didn't marry a fake person? Pate gaming? I'm glad. Or you didn't. You weren't like that one guy like in Japan that married like Love Plus on his DS. Like legit got into like a tuxedo and was like dressed it. Like married a woman on his Nintendo DS. Oh my god, dude! You didn't do that. I'm glad you didn't do that, dude. That's good that you didn't do that. I appreciate that. Marrying real people works well. Hey, much love to you, man. Hopefully you have a prosperous, long, till death do us part marriage in a very, 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 very long time future, right? Ultimate Warrior for Smash. The Ultimate Warrior. Okay. You think we could get more amiibo announcements? We have to get more amiibo announcements, right? They still haven't finished everybody yet from we need Min Min, right? All right, take it easy, Velvet. Thanks for coming out to the stream. You're marrying Sakurai. You say Sakurai? Let's talk Mii costumes. I am not talking Mii costumes. Mii costumes are garbage. And I'm so mad because I can't get the freaking Mii Sword Fighter off my screen. And Super Smash Bros. I almost feel like deleting my save data, then restarting the game and getting that Mii. I cannot get the Mii Fighter off of my screen. The Mii Sword, there's no way for me to get him off my screen, and it's so infuriating. Like, I'm thinking about starting up like a new file and just going through it and unlocking all the characters again and just playing with that whenever I play against you guys, because like it's so whack that I cannot get that Mii Fighter off my screen. But I've seen other people that don't have the Mii Fighter on there. There's gotta be a way to delete that Mii Fighter. There's gotta be a way. Let's see here. Why is Golden Wind outro? What are you talking about, Juice? Okay, take it easy, Velvet. They probably skipped unlocking him. You don't unlock Mii Fighters. They're created on your console. You gotta reset your Mii on the menu screen of the Switch. Reset your Mii on the menu screen on the Switch for real? That will get rid of it? Is that the truth? Jackson, or are you just making up stuff? Like, honestly, is that, can somebody that's like a sponsor or a mod, can somebody verify that? That's how I get rid of it? They reposted in the wrong swap. If you wanna, is that a music request? If you want a music request from a video game, I can play it. Just drop a donation of any amount and I can play it for you. Fat Nuggets. I don't even know if that's true. Not sure. Yo! Shamsa dropping one for her favorites! Shamsa with the Gedo! Rene! Yo, Shamsa with the huge 100 bomb, the rebirth of the village for our favorite. Long time Hokage-S. Long time dual Hokage-S of the village. Yo, Velvety. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day of work. Seriously. Shamsa. Extending that top stream ninja lead. Top stream ninja. Weekly ninja. Top ninja pledge. Let's go over it. Like, ninja funds. Weekly top ninja. Top stream ninja. Hokage for the mode right here. Hokage mode. And top stream pledge. Every single one. Yo, Shamsa, thank you so much for the crazy support today. Honestly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. LTG reference? No, I've been doing the Gedo Arena Intensive before LTG started doing all that. Let's see here. You beat Persona 5 Royal yet? Nope, haven't had time. Shout outs to Shamsa though. Shout outs to Velvety. We'll put Velvet up here too. That was for Velvet. Shout outs to Velvety. Velvety, you have a nice rest of your day, okay? Juice was referring to the Golden Wind theme, outro theme. I know he was, but what was the joke? I'm the GOAT. The GOAT. Absolutely, the Hokage is the GOAT. With Microsoft buying Bethesda, do you think the future Wolfenstein and Doom games will come to Switch and Nintendo consoles? It might not. It might not at all. What are your thoughts on Super Mario 3D All-Stars? I've already talked about that. I have various videos on Super Mario 3D All-Stars, so check out my videos on that. But yeah, I like the games. They're cool. But if you want to know more, check out my videos. I don't think there's any way that I'm not going to get to the third semester while playing Royal. But no, to be honest, man, I don't really talk about Royal a lot because my man Abaddon, he gave me some money to enjoy a game, and I don't really feel like talking about. I've already made my review and talked about stuff or whatever about Royal, so I don't really feel like talking about Royal with you guys. To be honest, that's like a game that I like to play, and even if I did get there, I'm not going to talk about it because my boy Abaddon was like, "Yo, man, you always talk about what game this. Just enjoy your own games and don't worry about the stream for one game." So I picked that game. So even if I'm there, I'm just gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'm there," but I don't care. I don't want to talk about it. Or nope, I'll just be like, I don't feel like talking about it. So people have asked me questions about what I think about that at Royal or this or that, but I'm done. I'm done talking about it. So yeah. But yeah, I have it. I play it. It's fun. And yeah, that'll be it. That'll be all I say about it. Didn't have as much time to put into it this past week, but I'm definitely gonna get back into it this week for sure. Psycho Pie with the dollar donation, it says, go more like fish, you know, because fishes are lame sauce. This man donated $1 just to talk smack to Shamsa like that. Yo, Psycho Pie, shout outs to the Zoomer Roundtable. I appreciate it. Fighting for your Zoomer friends. Fighting the eternal battle. Thank you so much for the $1 donation, Mr. Psycho Pie. Oh, you were wondering why they were singing that outro? Because it's dope, Juice Man. Because you have to. Because that's the cool thing to. That's the cool thing to do. That's the cool thing to do. Shout outs to Shamsa. Shout outs to Psycho Pie. Shout outs to Versatile. Versatile, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Comparing myself to go to Corona Mountain. Anyone wants to come Corona Mountain, bruh. Corona Mountain. Where's that at? Is that a joke? I'm definitely not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Kenya Charles says, who's your main in Smash? And I think I could take you. Well, it doesn't matter if you can take me. You got to become an elite ninja to be able to take me. But I highly doubt that a blank avatar from my chat can take me. Somebody put the, what's it called for my mains? Put the exclamation mark smash, and then you can see my mains there. If you want to sign up and play, we do play. We are definitely going to be playing now that there's a new Smash character coming, and then you can prove that you can take me and not just talk here in the chat. Oh yeah, Sunshine. Sorry, I don't remember the names for the Mario games, dude. I just play them. It's crazy how much Super Mario 64 has influenced a lot of 3D platforming games as well as controls today, minus the cameras. If it wasn't for Super Mario 64, a lot of 3D games wouldn't be what they were. OJ, my absence, my future husband will take my place. All right, I got you, Shamsa. Future husband, huh? Jeremy? Future husband, Jeremy. Lucky guy. JoJo uses English songs for all the outros, so it's not super surprising. Yeah, they do. Like I said, it had to be done. If any of y'all want to fight, y'all can fight me. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that story of that? If any of y'all want to fight, y'all can fight me. I was like, is that so, huh? Oh man, dude, that's how stupid I was back in the day, man. I was really thinking about punching this adult, dude. I was like this close to legit starting a fight with this dude that was gonna kill me that night in his own backyard, in his house. Think about how dumb that is. Think about how stupid that is. I'm at his house, his property, and I'm about to hit him. In his own backyard, an adult. God, what a stupid. See how dumb I was at times? I was gonna punch him. This was decades ago though, guys. That was long time ago. Long time ago. Oh yeah, that was funny. That was funny, and it was funny because when we went to school the next week, because I think that was like Saturday night. When we went to school on Monday, it was so awkward, and I was still thinking about it. I was just like, I was in class. I was sitting like Gon from Hunter x Hunter. I was just like, I was legit thinking about it. Like I should have done something. I legit thought of it like an RPG. Like I missed out on bonus experience. Like that could have been like major clout / bonus experience. I was legit upset. We've all been there. Yeah, man. We've all been there. All been there. Any other questions, guys? I actually got to get off pretty soon here. I've got a secret meeting with a company that rhymes with crescendo. So I'm gonna be doing that. I don't know who the company is, but they might rhyme with that. But I'm gonna be doing that later in a little bit. So I gotta get off in just a bit. So I'll take. Oh God, Psycho Pie. The Delaware Smash! Let's go, Psycho Pie with the $40. Says Real Dono though, been busy all week and still am. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. Yo, shout outs to the Real Dono, Psycho Pie. I knew you had it in you. That's why I said King of the Zoomers. Hokage of the Zoomer table, Psycho Pie. Shout outs, man. I know you've been real busy with your animation and work and all that. Thank you for supporting the channel like you always do. Heck, even $1, like I said, thank you for I appreciate the support. You've supported like crazy. Thank you for that Delaware. Showing that All Might. Showing that, showing that young Deku punch. Let's get it, baby. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate it. Psycho Pie with the 40. Who's a Zoomer? I don't know. Not you, right? You're not the Zoomer, are you? I said crescendo. Any other questions? Sup, OJ, late to the stream, LOL. So just curious, besides Smash Ultimate Character Predictions, what are your thoughts on Cyberpunk Crunch fiasco? I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is. It sucks for the workers, but I mean, what can you do? I mean, it's gonna happen, so. He's a fashionably late Zoomer. Fashionably late. Well, I have the party to prepare for the NBA Finals. Hashtag Lakers. Hey, there you go. I'm thinking the Lakers are gonna win, but I think the Heat are gonna take a game or two. The Heat are gonna definitely take a game or two, for sure. I'm pissed I missed the Among Us stream, though. Yeah, we're gonna have another Among Us stream, probably on Friday, if not Friday, Saturday early. So. Any other questions, guys? You have nothing? All right, nothing? What state was Cyberpunk in with the first delay if they still got to crunch down? Because the game is massive and there's bugs. There's just bugs. The game just I'm telling you, the game breaks. There's bugs. It's probably glitchy. There's probably things that aren't tied up. It probably crashes. There's probably just a lot of loose ends to tie up, and that's why they got to crunch. I think all the content's done, all the story's done, everything's done in that, but it's just cleaning up the rest of the game, you know? Do you consider yourself a patient guy? I would think so, yeah. Persona 5 scrambled. No news at this point, but maybe we can get something by the end, before the end of the year. Maybe we get something before the end of the year. All right, take it easy, Kyle. I mean, if people have Skyrim, if people have Skyrim a pass, why not Cyberpunk? Well, because CD Projekt Red is a lot more reputable and loved more than Bethesda. They're known for polished experiences. I mean, not perfect. Witcher 3 didn't launch perfect. But I think they want to make sure They say they recommend charging your battery at least like once every like couple months or something like that, or whatever. Was that a controversy? Yo, Greece with the 2 months in a row Tune-in membership. Thank you so much, Greece. Welcome back to the Ninja Village. Thank you for activating that Makaku Sharingan. Was this it? Not what? LOL, I'm asking if this was the announcement. Oh, was this the announcement? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe there's more. Who knows? Was that a good answer or was that a bad answer? I think that was probably, you weren't looking for that, huh, Gazoka? That was not the answer you were looking for. All right, guys, I got a skedaddle. I got a meeting in about 40 minutes. I got to get ready for that. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure you check out my most recent video. It's doing well. Let's get that video to 10K views ASAP. I mean, like, I haven't had a 10K view day, like, video in one day in a long time. So we're at 5,000 views plus already. So let's keep it going, man. Let's keep it going. Let's keep that hype going. So make sure you guys check out my most recent video. All right. That's why I put it in quotations. It wasn't really okay. It wasn't that big of a deal. Okay, cool. All right, that's my most recent video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate that. Yo, Sydney Davis, thank you for subscribing to the village. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Or welcome to the village. I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow. Tomorrow I will talk to you guys, okay? And it should be fun to talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Remember, guys, we have a live stream that I'll be doing early in the morning. West Coast boys, I'll be going live probably about an hour and a half or so before the show starts. So please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, enable notifications, follow me on Twitter. I'm going to drop my Twitter page too. So follow me on Twitter, guys. I'm going to drop it right here in the chat. Get notifications because a lot of people are missing notifications on YouTube, okay? So make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and enable notifications. All right? So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. And we will see you guys tomorrow for the Super Smash Brothers event. Watch my most recent video as well. All right, guys? Peace. Thank you for the support. Shamsa, Psychopie, Party Man, everybody that donated today. Thank you guys so much. J2 Blue, Ibrium Gunner, Lenart, Diego, everybody that subscribed, everybody that followed. Thank you guys so much. Everybody that watched. I love, respect, and appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for helping me build PlayerEssence. You guys are freaking awesome. And thank you, seriously. Thank you so much. I'm blessed to be here in the position that I'm in. And I wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you guys do for me and for coming out and watching the streams. It means the world to me, okay? All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys for the next one. Peace.